Hello and welcome to part 4 of the Citadel of Chaos, a fighting fantasy live read done by me, iClorox. If you find yourself at part 4 without having listened to parts 1, 2, or 3, you can find the links to those in the description below. But if you are here, sit back, relax, and enjoy part 4. 144 for the copper door. Ooh, okay. The door opens and you enter a narrow corridor. You follow it for some time until you finally come to another door. This time a wide, carved door with the inscription "Wine Cellar" set into it. You try the handle and it opens. Poking your head round the door, you can see rows and rows of racks full of bottles. Full of wine? The room is dimly lit by several candles. Your opening the door has caused a little bell to ring, and a figure is limping towards you one up of the aisles. Will you draw your sword and prepare to defend yourself, or see what this fellow may have to say? Now, I think generally the being nice so far seems pretty good. Okay, here's the picture. The illustration goes with this. Kinda menacing, but what does everybody think? I'm all for talking, so let's do 56. Enough delay. Oh, that's bad pun, sorry. 56. The black elf approaching you is skinny and ragged. He asks whether you are a guest or an adventurer. You tell him you're a guest, come down to sample the wine he keeps in his famous wine cellar. With a certain pride, he shows you the vintage bottles he keeps for his lord, the Demi-Sorcerer. Some of them he claims have magical powers. Offers to let you sample the wine. Will you try a sample of the red, the white, the rosé, or decline his offer and make your way onwards? All right, let's try that. Let's try that red wine. 120. You taste the wine and nod. The vintage is indeed excellent with a refreshing, fruity taste. You try a little more and start to feel lightheaded. You may add 2 stamina and 3 luck points for finding such an excellent beverage. You thank the elf and press onwards. Sweet! Oh man, I don't need the stam. Okay, so quick update here. Lost 1 point of stamina earlier on. Stamina. We're going to go back up to our original maximum because you can't go higher than that. But our luck definitely, it did start at 11, and that's going to go. Wheat. See? Red's always a good choice. Alright, here we go. Thank you, Mr. Elf. Your red wine was delicious, and you weren't scary at all in that picture. 95. At the far end of the wine cellar is a wooden door, which you try. It opens out into a passageway which leads onward for several meters. Turn to 367. Alright. Some way along the passage, you arrive at a 4-way junction. Always the best kind of junction for all those decisions. Oh man! All right. You take the path to the north, which eventually leads to a large wooden door. Well, there you go. You didn't even have to make a choice. You can hear nothing by listening at the keyhole. Weird to listen at the keyhole. But you try to open the door slowly and quietly, or charge the door down. Well. Pardon me, I think that we're an assassin, right? So 308 in this case. The handle turns and you step into a dark room. 257. I have a lantern, come on. Ooh, dang, okay, hold on. You look around the room. It is lit only by your torch. It wasn't really that dark then, was it? Although a fairly large room, it has little furniture in it. Let me start over. Although a fairly large room, it has little furniture in it. Although a large boulder, sliced flat, resembles a table, and a smaller rock forms a sort of stool behind it. In one corner, a pile of rocks are held together with mud. You cannot imagine their purpose, although they support 3 wooden chests. Then you jump with fright as your torch lights up a large creature, seemingly made of the rock itself, standing by the door. It is roughly human-shaped, although somewhat larger. Its eyes are staring straight at you, but you cannot be sure it's actually seeing you. You run for the door, attempt to speak to the creature, or move slowly towards the boxes in the corner. All right, that illustration. Huh. A bit of a tough one. Because I really want to know what's in those chests, right? So I'm going to try to speak to it and see what happens. Interesting choices, though. So anyway, I'm going to update the bookmark real quick. 257. Boop. And then we're going to speak. 357, because plus 100 is always a good choice. 357. The creature is apparently deaf-mute. You hail it in all the languages you know, but it continues to stand silently. You may move towards the center of the room. Interesting. Or you make a move towards the center of the room. 200. Alright, we're just going for it. We'll possibly go wrong. At your first movement, the creature seems to break from its trance and steps towards you. Seeing this, you may either run for the door at the far end of the room, or make for the boxes and risk taking on the silent giant. Alright. You know what? I'm all for taking it out, because I think we have we got a weakness spell left. So if it's a really badass giant, then we can cast that spell. Let's go 98. Alright, so here we go. There's a golem, clearly. It's advancing towards you. The golem advancing towards you is a slow-moving creature, and you reach the boxes easily. You curse as you find they're all locked. As you struggle with the locks, the golem closes on you. Draw your sword and fight the creature. Cast a fire spell. Cast a creature copy spell. Or forget the boxes and race for the door. I think, fighting's a great option here, right? Stone golem. We got a magical battle sword +1. Totally do it. All right, what do we think? It just occurred to me that leprechaun gave us the magical battle sword in recompense for shocking our sword arm numb in that case. So, all right, here we go. Go into, let's attack, right? What could possibly go wrong? 303. The golem advances and you slash at it with your sword. The sword hits solid rock and clangs noisily. You will have to resolve this battle and deduct 1 skill point during the fight. Oh, damn. Alright. Now, we do have the rules of instant kill, but I'm going to go best of 3 with this golem because he's a pretty tough opponent. So, let's make it a little exciting. Golem's first roll, skill of 8. Total of 11 on that. Our skill, deducting the 1 from our magical battle sword, is now a total of 9. And the 9 and 7 is 16. Alright, so that's one hit in our favor. Golem. 5 plus 8 is 13. Our 9. And we rolled a 7 on that one. So that is a second in our favor. Oh, here we go. 16 for that golem. Now, statistically, we should tie him. But we don't. Okay, so we're dropping 2 stamina on that one. That's all right. We got a bunch of stamina left. He rolled a 4. And we rolled a 5. And that means that we win that combat. So, woohoo! Thumbs up. 3 down on that. But we did lose 2 stamina. And that's how the battle will generally go. Now, normally we'd have to defeat him 5 times. You know what? That was actually pretty quick. So maybe we'll do the legit combats here, just to add some threat to the overall adventure. Just that. All right. So what do we got here? So we defeated the creature 147. The golem crashes to the ground and breaks into pieces. With relief, you walk over to the boxes and examine them. Will you try to open the first box, the second box, or the third box? Man, I want to open them all. But if I only have time to open one, which one should it be? I think that third box is probably where it needs to be at. 370. The box is solidly made and you cannot break the lock with your hands. You draw your sword and try to hack it off, and as you do, the box falls on your shin, causing a nasty cut. Deduct 2 stamina points. This sword will not break the lock. It's just an attack box at that point. Dang. Alright. 15. Down to 15 stam. Damn, third box. Okay. Let's work our way backwards then. 129. You struggle with the box for some time, trying to open it. It will not open. You take out your sword and strike the box, but you only succeed in blunting your sword. From now on, you must deduct 1 point from your skill score. Do not manage to open the box. Seriously? Hold on, now I want to see if this is that a different entry for trying to do the third box again, or am I just gonna get into a loop? Yeah, it's just an endless loop of boxes killing me. Alright, so we gotta deduct 1 skill. That's not good. Alright, well, might as well go for it, right? 260, that first box. Gotta be something in there. After some struggling, you open the box. Inside is a silver key. Oh. There we go. We can use it on the second or third box. Let's use it on the third box. Why not? Because that was the one that hurt me the most. Third box. I mean, the fact that you could take it and make for the exit door is interesting as well. Try 299. The key will not turn, no matter how hard you try. In your frustration, you throw the box on the ground and it vanishes. You grope around for the invisible box, but you cannot feel it anywhere. In total despair, you turn towards the door and set off once more towards your goal. Well, that sucks. The question is, do we still have the key? I don't know. It doesn't say. I would say if it doesn't say that we still have the key, then no, then we don't have the key. Fair enough. All right, here we go. 237. That is frustrating, but all part of the game. All part of the game. You open the door and step forwards into a passageway which runs eastwards for several meters and then ends at the foot of the staircase. You climb the stairs and eventually find yourself in a narrow passageway. A short distance ahead, you can see an opening in a large, well-lit room. You press on forwards. 169. All right, let's press on forwards. The room you are in is some sort of... Here, let's get the illustration going. The room you are in is some sort of grand dining hall. A long table, large enough to seat some 40 or 50 people, stands in the center, edged with chairs. Various doors and passageways lead from the room, but you are particularly interested in 2 wide staircases which leads upward to either end of the balcony overlooking the hall. Paintings and suits of armor decorate the walls. The room is empty. Left-hand staircase, right-hand staircase, paintings or suits of armor. All right. So here's my prediction. Paintings cursed, suits of armor will come alive and attack us, and one of the staircases is trapped. We're going to update our bookmark really quick. 169. Just in case something horrible goes wrong, we can come back and explore other options. Kind of like in a post-death failure state. All right, I want to look at the paintings first. The paintings are portraits of various lords and earls prominent in the kingdom of Crag and Rock. Behind a chair at the head of the table is a portrait of Balthus Dyer himself. He does indeed look a powerful adversary. Add 1 luck point for the warning of his appearance. Lose 1 stamina point for the feeling of fear he instills. Oh, I see. You may now continue left-hand staircase or the right-hand staircase. Okay, so we didn't get to look at the armor. The extra luck point doesn't actually do anything for us since we're already at maximum luck. So that means that we just have to deduct 1 stamina point, which is not great. All right. So left or right? Oh, right is right. 197. Let's do that. I want to figure out what those guys are. 197. The stairs are well worn and creak under your weight. Cautiously, you climb up to the balcony. Turn to 363. Along the balcony are 3 doors. Will you try to the door to the left, the center, or the right? All right, that illustration is unrelated. Left, center, or right for those doors. I'm always tempted to do, again, right is right. Let's try that, right? Oh, I said that. That's bad. Sorry. 304. The door opens and you enter the room. It is quite large and is decorated with various carvings. It looks something like an artist studio, and a number of unfinished stone statues line the wall. In the center of the room, a large stone gargoyle is standing in a stone-carved box, or on a stone-carved box. As you enter the room, the creature creaks its head towards creaks as its head turns towards you. Slowly, it comes alive, hopping down off its pedestal. It blocks your way through the room to a door on the far side. What will you do? Draw your sword in advance, prepare to cast a spell, look through your bag for something to use, nip out of this room and try the middle door. Alright, that's a lot of choices. Let's just dwell on this choice momentarily. Let's update our bookmark. 304. Oops. And we can fight it. We can cast a spell. We have ESP, Fire, Illusion, Levitation, Shielding, Stamina, and Weakness left. Or we can run away, or we can look through our bag for something to use. I haven't really picked up much of anything that I think would be useful against a gargoyle at this point. I mean, we have an ornate hairbrush and a silver mirror. Since nobody in chat mentioned anything, then I'm going to say to fight it again. It's another stone creature. It's going to dull our skill even more. Huh. Fire, illusion, levitation, shielding, stamina. You know, let's cast a spell. All right, 26. See what's available to us. Fire, weakness, or creature copy. Let's cast fire. Or not, fire on stone, right? That'll totally work. 87. I doubt it. You create a large fireball in your hands and throw it at the creature. It has no effect. The gargoyle swipes at you and the blow knocks you off your feet. Yeah, of course. Lose 2 stamina. You had better avoid this beast by leaving the room and trying the middle door on the balcony. Alright, well, I should have known better. But it was worth a shot. You never know how strong that fire is going to be. But logically, that makes sense. Okay. Spell. Let me update my spell list real quick and get a fire spell. Fortunately for us, that is cast and wasted. And we have to go 64, middle door. You listen at the door and hear squeaky voices laughing and squabbling. You try the handle and the door opens. Inside is a brightly colored room. A few small beds are in one corner, and strewn about the floor are small mannequins of various brutish creatures. Along the right-hand wall is a large box, and just beyond the box is a door. In the center of the floor, looking up you quizzically, are three small creatures. They are human-like, but have green skin, pointed ears, and slit-like eyes. What will your approach be? Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, hold on. There's the illustration there. I wonder. Okay. Having not played this before, but knowing how these games work, we can walk confidently across the room to the far door. We can offer them something in our pack, or fight them.
Thanks for watching part 4 of the Citadel of Chaos, the Fighting Fantasy live read done by me, iClorox. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe below, and we will continue the adventure shortly.